Whenever there's a medical breakthrough, whether it be a new kind of surgery or a new product, we of course like to tell you about it.
Yeah, last month we caught word of a cream promising to ease the swelling, stiffness, and pain of arthritis. It's a cream that, well, sounds too good to be true. Beth Fisher did some informal testing of this product, and we had some volunteers that used it for 1 month, and you got the results of that.
We got the results. Well, the makers of Arthritis Relief Plus claim you only have to use the product for 4 weeks, and then you're done for life. So last month, we found 2 volunteers suffering from arthritis and put this stuff to the test. 4 weeks later, you might be surprised by what we found.
I'm a very optimistic person, but when it comes to medicines or miracle creams or anything like that you hear of, I'm a big pessimist, and, that's why I was like, yeah, I'll try this because, who better than me, I think, to try it, because I won't lie.
Across town, Tammy Coleman shows us how painful it is to raise her arm. Not even high enough to wash or brush her own hair.
It gets really depressing to have to rely on people. You're so used to being able to do things for yourself.
Tammy used the cream on her shoulder. Well, 4 weeks have passed now, so it's time to check in with Tammy and Anthony and see if this goop really works. Now, keep in mind, Anthony couldn't even make a fist when we started, and Tammy couldn't raise her hand above her head. Let's see how they're doing now. We caught up to Anthony working on the computer, and while he'll admit he's no typist, he says the pain is gone. His hands are more flexible.
The biggest improvements have been in these 3 fingers on my left hand, because they go straight now, where before I couldn't get them straight.
Anthony says the cream helped straighten out all of his fingers except his pinkies. But even his pinkies are more flexible. You couldn't make a fist before?
No, not as good as this. I mean, this is almost complete closure on my fist, and I couldn't do that before.
And what about Tammy? Remember, she could only lift her arm this high. Take a look at Tammy today.
Oh, wow. That's so nice.
Tammy is back to washing and brushing her own hair again.
I'm able to do more things. Before I could not reach in the back. I can actually dress myself in zippers or buttons and stuff that are up here that I couldn't do before.
When the first part of the story aired in October, several FDA employees told me they were not aware of the product. Well, I have since confirmed the FDA does know about Arthritis Relief Plus. And I talked to several arthritis experts here in the Valley who are skeptical of products like this. But keep in mind, the cream is all natural, so even the doctors admit it can't hurt to try.
So it looks like kind of a pain to be spreading that goop on. They have to continue to do that?
They spread it on and sleep in it every night for 4 weeks, and they're done. It's not something you use for life. You're done.
They can go back to it, though, if they want to, right?
If they have a flare-up, they can go back to it. Because sometimes if you have arthritis, even eating the wrong foods, you'll have a flare-up. Well, you just keep a jar around and use it for a few nights. Pretty interesting stuff.
Those appear to be amazing results, right?